Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of the Hangs with Rog podcast, the podcast all about video games and pop culture in general. Today, as mentioned in previous episode, this was recorded 2 days after the previous one, so it's just me and Finn today. I'm about to go to Queensland, so I'm going to record that shit before I go away. Welcome, good old friend Finn. How are you, my friend?
Hello, my friend. What is happening?
Oh, not much, just recording podcasts, having mad chats.
Nice, man. Try to squanch.
Just trying to squanch, yeah, as per usual. As per usual. Alright, first topic that we have for today. So we heard a while ago that there was going to be a movie called Batman Ninja, where it's like an anime adaptation of Batman. Got really excited for it. It's finally out. We both bought it on Blu-ray. Got some nice still cases, and we both watched it yesterday. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Kind of, I guess, should have expected it, but at the same time, could not expect what we watched yesterday.
There was no preparing us for that.
Nah. So, yeah. Where do we start?
So Nathan was like, keen to hear your review of the movie. And I sent him a message and I just said, Asian out of 10. That's basically,
the rating. Yeah.
It sums up everything about it. I'm like on the fence about it. I don't know. I think it's just I wouldn't watch it again.
Yeah.
You know? I don't think I'd watch it again. Like, good experience the first time, but yeah, I don't think I'd watch it again. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically it's, as mentioned, it's just like a Japanese take on Batman. The thing is, so it was produced by Warner Bros, obviously, because they own the rights. But it was the character designer for the movie was the creator of Afro Samurai.
Okay.
But yeah, I was expecting like a good Batman movie with some anime aesthetics, basically.
Yeah.
So basically, the gist of it is, the movie starts and Batman is fighting Gorilla Grodd in Arkham Asylum because Gorilla Grodd has created this sort of time machine that is about to use to fuck shit up. But apparently, before Batman arrived, Grodd organized like a big gathering of all the villains from Gotham. And basically, Batman rocks up, tries to stop him, and just ends up in a vortex and just going back to feudal Japan. I thought, yeah, that's cool. Establishing the setting, so he's in feudal Japan, finds out these sort of samurai dudes dressed up as, they've got like Joker masks, are looking for him, trying to kill him. It's like there's a bounty on his head, and then he finds out that, so basically all the villains and some of the good guys as well have all been sucked into that wormhole, but have been put at different points in time. So where Batman is, I think Catwoman was 2 years before that, and then so some of the villains have taken over different areas in Japan, and they're basically fighting each other to find out who's going to be the next Shogun. So Joker owns one area, and then you had Penguin, and then Poison Ivy, Deathstroke, and Two-Face. Was that it?
Yep.
That was it, right?
Yeah.
So obviously they've been here for way longer than Batman, and they're like Japanese as fuck. The take on them is just amazing. They all looked really cool, I thought.
Yeah.
But then you have some of the good guys as well that are in there. So you have Catwoman, I just said, Nightwing's in there, Red Robin, and Red Hood as well. And then Alfred ended up there somehow as well with the Batmobile.
With a sick ponytail.
Yeah, he's got a sick like Japanese man bun. But yeah, all that's really cool, and I thought, yeah, it looks like it's like sort of cell shaded anime kind of thing. It looks like what's that game called? Valkyria Chronicles, I think it's called. Looks like that. If you know what that is, that's basically what Batman Ninja looks like. So yeah, up to that point, you're like, yeah, this is fucking cool. Like, such a good idea. They all look really cool. The animation's amazing. Looks really good. But then it just goes Japanese as fuck. Like, it's just... You have buildings that turn into massive robots and then combine into one giant Megazord. So it's like you're watching Power Rangers cross Batman. It got weird as fuck.
And like,
go on.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna say. So the like halfway through they change art style for like one scene that goes like 10 minutes, and it's like oil painting,
completely
Japanese
threw
style.
Me off. I was like,
what is going on? I'm so confused. Is this going to change back? I think that was the turning point for both of us. Like, both of us the whole time saying like, fuck, this looks cool. This is sick. Such a cool way to do it. And then the oil painting section came in and I was like, what? Why are they doing this? And then it goes back to normal. And then like just everything Japanese ever happens. And you're just like, shit, this is a lot of stuff going on right now. And you got to a stage where me and Roger were just like, this is surely been going for 2.5 hours and we'd only been watching for an hour. We're like, wow. It was like an
hour and 12 minutes. It just felt like it was going for so long. It was just...
Yeah, exactly.
Like, really cool ideas in there, but then some cooked ones as well that just...
Yep.
Batman's final costume looks fucking cool. So at some point, I think it gets caught in an explosion, and part of his costume just gets fucked up, obviously. And then like this sort of ninja clan that basically worships Batman. They like make him a costume that's like Japanese as fuck. So it's like a samurai like armor set, and it's just it looks fucking cool.
Statues of that would be amazing.
Yeah, it's like most of it was really cool. It's just some bits were fucking weird, and I was just like, why is this happening? It's like so all the villains are fighting each other and then somehow end up, so the way they're fighting each other is they all have their like castle that just turns into giant robots, and they're fighting each other, and then they somehow get mind controlled by one of them, who then combines all the fucking building robots into one giant robot. That's when I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. And then
not a massive
obviously Batman has to find a way to fight that giant robot. So what does it do? Fucking calls 1,000,000 monkeys, who then combine into one giant monkey, who then punches the fuck out of the robot. But it's not strong enough. So what do? They're called bats as well. And then all the bats combine with all the monkeys. And I was just like, at that point I was like, nah, I'm done. And then you have this like super cool fucking fight scene between Batman and the Joker. That was fucking cool, I thought. So this is a one-on-one fight between Joker and Batman. They both have
that kind of saved it a bit for me.
Yeah. I thought that was really cool. I'm gonna watch it again. I'm gonna watch it with the original dub, so just in Japanese with English subtitles. See how I feel.
That's probably a good idea. I reckon it might be a bit better.
Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll report back. What
would you rate it out of 10?
First time seeing it, I think, look, there's a few things that were affecting it. I wasn't having the greatest day, number one. Number
Yep.
2, I had to pause the movie because we were getting phone calls left, right, and center.
Yep.
I had to speak to one of the tradies outside, and I think that's why it felt like it was going for longer as well, because like we did start watching it 2 hours beforehand, but we just paused so many times.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, so yeah, I think I'm gonna. First impression, I would have to give it maybe a 6.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
give it
fair.
a 6, I reckon.
Yeah.
What about you? Oh, we
Probably
already
about
got
the
yours.
same.
It's Asian out of 10.
Yeah, Asian out of 10. Yeah, if I was giving numerical value, yeah, probably 6, I reckon as well. There's
Yeah.
like good aspects to it, but
Yeah, I'll have to
like
watch
I don't
it
know
and
what we
just
did
like
expect though.
yeah, like I
Like,
expected. I don't know, like more what you're used to from Batman, but I think I just expected the aesthetic to be the main point of difference,
yeah, not
but it
the
wasn't.
like literally copy paste
It's
any kind of
completely
Japanese anime.
fucking different.
Yeah.
Yeah, very anime,
Hmm.
very Japanese. But yeah, I'll watch it again soon. I reckon I'll watch it maybe next week with like I said, Japanese dub and English subs.
Maybe wait till Nathan gets back and watch the Japanese version with him and get his reaction as well.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, might do that.
Well, I guess we got the Blu-rays, so or we can
Yeah,
have
I'll
it.
watch it whenever the fuck I want.
It's getting pretty good reviews online. I noticed because that's one of
Yeah.
the things it got showed, and it was just like, "Oh, this is amazing" and all this stuff. And I was like, "Yeah, cool." I think I was really hyped for it as well.
Yeah.
A bit too hyped.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I watched it wrong, if that means anything.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Kind of like The Last Jedi, where I was expecting something, when I didn't get it, I was like sort of picking all the bad points about it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna watch it again pretty soon.
Okay, cool, awesome, man.
Nice.
Well, yeah, I guess that's like bound to happen. It's just something different. And
Yeah.
it's kind of cool. Something new, something fresh.
Yeah, that's it. Well, it is what it is. What else we got? Oh shit! It's about to play video. Oh,
Nice.
stepped in just in time. Oh, it was muted
Professional.
anyway. It was muted anyway. No, it's like on the page of the article. There's a video at the top.
Oh yeah.
So, video game that we talked about a few weeks ago, Radical Heights, that just came out in what did they call it? Extreme early access, because it was in development for like 4 months, and then they released it, which is, I thought, cool in a sense that you're in there early in development, and they like, listening to the feedback from players to improve the game.
Yeah.
Well, fucking, what's his name? Cliff Blazinski just came out and was like, yeah, we're shutting down Bosskey Productions, boys and girls.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's kind of sad, man. Like, so what they've done is they branched off from Epic Games 4 years ago, I think it was. Yeah, 4 years ago. Branched off, and Cliff just opened up his own studio called Bosskey. They were working on this game called Lawbreakers, which was like a first-person sort of hero shooter. Think like Overwatch kind of thing.
Yeah.
But very Unreal Tournament, because obviously that's their background, coming from Epic Games. Looked really cool. The whole thing was Lawbreakers is breaking the law of gravity. So there was a play on that, basically. That was the sort of hook in the game. Verticality and that sort of shit. Looked really cool. I think came out in a really bad time. Came out last year and just flopped.
Yeah.
Like, completely flopped. So then we're talking about making it free to play. But then they instead announced that they were working on that game called Radical Heights a few weeks ago, and they were like, yeah, guess what, you can play it fucking next week, or I think it was the same week, something like that. Like I said in a few episodes ago, I did play a bit of the game. It was actually pretty fun. Battle Royale game where you just get dropped, but then collect money, where you can keep the money and sort of get the advantage on your opponents in the next game if you choose to save your money. But yeah, they decided it's wasn't the timing still wasn't, it wasn't enough to keep the studio afloat.
Jeez.
Yeah, they had to shut down, which is kind of sad, man. So
was there much interest in the game at all? Or?
Yeah, it was actually really well received.
Shit.
So they were kind of lucky in a sense that when the game came out, all the Fortnite servers were
Crashed.
in maintenance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like sort of emergency maintenance, I think is what they called it.
Mm.
So the servers were down.
Yeah.
So a bunch of people were like, well, let's give that a crack. It's free. There's microtransactions in there, but it's all like aesthetic kind of thing.
Mm.
So yeah, it was pretty well received. But yeah, it wasn't. What does it say? It says somewhere like it just wasn't sort of. Yeah, it was already too late to sort of save the studio. It says.
I wonder if they knew that though when they were making that game. Maybe that's why they brought it out, just to like last-ditch effort, just to gather like a bunch of interest. Because it's probably just becomes to like lending and like different people who are invested in it. If they were gonna invest again, or maybe they were just like, oh fuck, let's bring it out and see if it becomes like a smash hit. Obviously, it wasn't big enough for them.
Yeah, it says the message recounts some of this, saying lawbreakers unfortunately failed to gain traction, and in a last ditch attempt, we scrambled to do our take on the huge battle royale genre with Radical Heights, which was well received. However, it was a little too late. So yeah, R.I.P. It's fucking
R.I.P.
tough gig out there, man. Looks like.
Yeah, I feel. Yeah, geez. Like, who would have thought? Like, what? Maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, that something like Fortnite would be as big as it is. Like, it's probably the number one game right now.
Even after Fortnite came out, man, last year, it was like, it was, 7 years in development. They're bringing it out, it's just like this wave shooter with sort of building mechanics in there. Again, well received, but it was like, whatever.
Yeah,
everyone's playing PUBG.
I guess. Yeah.
And then Fortnite's like, we'll give it a crack. It's fucking like blew PUBG out of the water. Like, crazy. But like pretty much everyone thought, like there's already PUBG, like why do you need another game? Like why would you try and compete with PUBG kind of thing?
I guess like just I like the aesthetic of it. I like the art style in Fortnite. It's just nice and just it feels fun. Like PUBG is real serious. I like the graphics in Fortnite.
Yeah, 100%. That's what hooked me. Like all the skins and stuff that you can get. That's what made me spend the $15 on the battle pass. Yeah,
if I was gonna play it more, but I think I'll probably rethink it once I finish God of War, because I think that's always in the back of my mind when I'm playing something now. I'm like, I need to finish this game because it's amazing.
Yeah,
and I'm just sitting there playing like Fortnite for like a few hours.
But yeah, R.I.P. Bosskey. Yeah, hopefully they're obviously like a bunch of really talented guys, so pretty sure they won't struggle to find jobs out there, but it still kind of sucks, I guess.
Hopefully they didn't invest too much money personally in it.
Yeah. Cliffy B said he's just gonna stay away from the sort of video game scene for a while. Doesn't know if he's gonna come back or not, but what does it say? It says, video games will forever be a part of who I am, and I hope to take something new again someday. However, I need to withdraw and take this time. Fucking sad.
Yeah.
Took a chance, didn't work out.
Yeah. I guess I didn't see that game working. Like everyone had PUBG and then they've all merged over Fortnite, and then they don't know, and I don't think there's any more room, to be honest.
Yeah, like you never know kind of thing though. Like,
yeah, exactly.
At least they gave it a crack, I guess.
Very true, my friend. Very true.
Anyway, what else did we have? Where are we at? We're 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Not too bad timing. The good old PS Vita. You don't have one, do you? Fucking who does?
No, just you.
I have one. I bought it when it came out. Chris and I got one each when it came out. Look, it's a really good machine for what it is. Obviously, the only thing better in terms of portable machine now is the Switch that came out last year. But
yeah,
for what it is, man, like graphics are impressive as fuck, I think. And there's a bunch of pretty good games on there. It didn't get the support that it deserved, I think. So pretty much sort of just Sony did the typical Sony thing where they were like, we're not moving enough of those, so let's just stop supporting this, move on to the next thing. So it pretty much just died, and it became like, because no games were coming out on there, but they were still releasing the free games every month.
Oh yeah.
So it just became like my sort of indie game machine. Every month I get a free game, I play that game on there. And a lot of games are like cross play as well.
Oh, okay.
So the free games that you get on PS4 you can play on PS Vita, and just like you have cross save as well, which is cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
One game that I played heaps on there was Ollie Ollie 2.
Is it the
skating
game?
Yeah. The side-scrolling skateboarding game, which is really fun. Have you played that?
Yeah, I have actually. I think I did, because it was, like you said before, it was cross-play, wasn't it? So you could play it on PS4.
Yeah. So I played that, and then I would play on the Vita and just port my save game across and just continue on like on the go.
That's cool.
Which is
I like
cool.
that.
Yeah. But the reason why we brought up the good old PS Vita is because Stardew Valley is coming out on the PS Vita. Like, it's just kind of a weird thing, I thought.
Really?
Yeah, it's coming out on the 22nd of May. It's just weird.
That's super random. Maybe it was like easy to port it from Switch to that because they're both handheld. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I don't know how it works either. But yeah, it's weird thing, because like they could have, the Wii U version was cancelled because like Wii U wasn't getting support. So thought it would have been the same thing with the PS Vita, but no, they went through with it, and it's coming out like next week.
Do you reckon you'll get it?
In a week's time. Hey?
Do you reckon you'll get it?
I will not buy it, no. I'm hoping if you bought it on PS4 you can play it on Vita. I'm not going to buy it again, because I've got it on PS4.
It's kind of weird that they've completely stopped, because they're stopping obviously the free games and everything for it.
Well, that's stopping
next year, aren't they?
Yeah, it's stopping in March next year.
Yeah. So that's kind of losing the last little bit of
I haven't
stuff they had on it.
Once in a while you just have like this random game that will come out on Vita, which is just random. But yeah, like the main support of the machine is just it's gone. There's not much coming out on it anymore. Like I said, just once in a while you just have one game that comes out, or something that's sort of cross-platform, but that's about it.
Did it sell well at all, or?
Nah, it didn't.
Oh, okay.
It was really
just you
cool.
and Chris.
Yeah. They only sold 2 worldwide. But no, like it's really cool. It's got the 2 sticks. And another cool thing that I used it a fair bit for as well was remote play, where you can use your Vita to play your PS4 remotely. So I'd be like in a different part of the house and play my PS4. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a really, really good feature on it.
I remember I was I'd be cooking, and then I'd be playing, like, what was it?
Like Skyrim?
No, I never played. Have I played Skyrim on there?
I feel like you have before.
I played a fair bit of Destiny on there.
Oh yeah.
No Man's Sky, that's the one. But yeah, Stardew Valley coming out May 22nd. Fucking
cool.
Random as fuck.
Get on if you have a.
So random. That's I don't know. Like I'm hoping. I don't know what's involved in making a port. Like I'm assuming, obviously, it costs money. I'm just confused as to why they would have put money into that.
Maybe it was something easy. That's the only reason I can think.
Yeah.
Like if it was really hard and cost a lot of money, then for something that no one buys anymore.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
like
really
it would have cost money.
Mm.
Surely.
Digital release, no physical, I guess, which is
Yeah.
just uploading you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much effort goes into it. It's pretty crazy.
If you have one of the 10 PS Vitas that are still roaming around the streets,
Streets, just like hard drugs.
That's some good use for you, I guess, if you enjoy that kind of game. Because it's a fucking sick game. You've got it on Switch, don't you?
Yeah, I do. It's really fun. Like, I really enjoy it when I have played it.
Good game.
Yeah.
Ready to move on to the next topic?
Yeah.
Are you prepared?
Go for it, man.
Are you prepared?
I am, my friend.
This is probably my favourite topic of today, I reckon.
I'm excited.
So I found this article today on Kotaku.
Yep.
The title reads, "Hundreds of Fortnite players are calling a store named Epic Loot Games." So I was like, "Ooh, this seems interesting. I'm going to give you a click." So there's this... what the fuck have I done? God damn it. So there's a store... Where is it? It's in America. I forgot where. I think it's like Ohio or something. So obviously developers of Fortnite called Epic Games. People are apparently a little bit too retarded to make the difference between Epic Games and Epic Loot Games on the internet. So frustrated players have been like Googling the contact number of Epic Games. If you actually go on the Epic Games website, there's no direct number. They don't have like a live support system because, that would just be impossible.
Ridiculous.
Unless they
paying
have
people to like answer
call
call
centers in the Philippines or something. So you can email them, but I think, more than I would have thought. Some people just thought they find a solution in finding the website, the contact number for Epic Loot Games. So it's just a hobby shop. Yeah, it's in Ohio. It's just in a strip mall. A shop that sells like board games and like Dungeons and Dragons kind of shit. So first one was, where was it? There's because they interviewed like the manager. He said, the first time it happened, it just like he was just confused as fuck. It was just this kid that called and goes, "Fix your fucking game, fix your servers," and then he just hung up.
He's like, "Oh, okay."
He was like, "Okay, fair enough." And then, like, for the past few months, they've just been getting all these calls from people, like, complaining about the game and saying, fix your shit. Although, I don't know what I haven't heard of issues happening, but I guess, some people have been having issues and, calling
people are just angry, man. Like, people who play heaps and get crazy into it. Like,
but, like, I mean,
lose
how?
their shit.
What the fuck? So to just... call this poor little store. And like the guy was saying, it's actually put him off the game. Like he doesn't want to try playing the game. He's like,
because he just gets roasted. He's just
boycotting this game. He's like, fuck this game. Even though like I guess Epic hasn't really done anything to him. But it's just fuck. What even? So
it's just the dumbass kids though.
Getting all these inquiries from people thinking they're calling Epic Games, or they're calling just this poor little hobby shop.
Poor lad.
Yeah, he says there are so many calls, pranks, angry gamers, kids who won't understand why the support doesn't have a readily available method of contact. We started telling them to use the website because they can't actually talk to anyone on the phone. Like, people are just cracking it at him because they can't offer a solution to their problem. It's like, mate, you've just called my fucking store. I don't work for Epic.
Oh, man. Dumbasses. I'm trying to find, like, if they still have the number listed.
Oh, fuck.
Epic Loot Games. It's funny as.
It says, despite all the racket from Fortnite players, Epic Loot Games employees don't want to change the store's name. After expanding the store to 2 additional locations, the manager explained employees are proud of the name. He added, "It hasn't crossed our mind."
Yeah, no,
you just
wait till it
I wouldn't fucking
no.
change it either. Be like,
Yeah,
nah,
that's just
fuck you, Epic
that'd be a
Games. You
bit
change your
much, I
name.
think. No
Pussies.
shit.
But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Where are we now? Oh yeah, half an hour.
Yeah, nice, man.
Oh
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
I thought I'd have like no topics between like 2 days ago and today, but yeah,
It's kind of
quite a-
crazy how
quite a
much
bunch
stuff
has
can
come
actually
out.
come out.
Yeah.
Between, yeah.
So next one we've got good old Emily Rogers, the insider for Nintendo. She's the one that came up with. She's the one who came out with. She predicted the design of the Switch. Well, not predicted, but she had information about it. Obviously, she's the one who leaked the information about the Switch having the 2 detachable controllers and shit like that. She came out today and said, she had a bit of information on the next Pokemon title that's coming out on Switch. She says that the success of Pokemon Go will have a massive effect on the future of the series and the next iteration, and that the name/branding of this year's Pokemon Nintendo Switch title would raise a few eyebrows. I don't know what the fuck that means. Does it mean like
yeah, they're going to change formatting, like the way it's set up? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit scared. A little bit scared.
A little bit scares, bro. Yeah, that's a bit of a worry because Pokemon Go was good for a small amount of time. Like, I guess it's kind of weird. I actually see a lot of people in the city still playing it.
Yeah, there's still a bunch of people playing it. Yeah.
Yeah, like obviously they're keen, but yeah, for a lot of people, like the reason it blew up so much because like every single person I knew was playing it. Like everyone was on it.
It was really fun. I think we only stopped when they like fucked up their sort of location thing.
The location thing, servers were crashing all the time. It's just like, I don't want to play this. It's kind of funny how it would have been interesting to see the numbers, like the mass exodus when they had their massive server issues, because everyone's like, why the fuck am I doing this? Like, because that's the thing. I reckon if they had none of those issues, then we probably would have played for at least another month, I reckon.
Yeah.
Until we got a bit too busy. Because, yeah, everyone was just keen, like...
Yeah, it's good. We're going out.
One
of the best, like, sort of gaming experiences we've had, I think. Like, when we just drove to that park and there were just other random people walking around the park, it was like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. And they're just, like, we know they're playing Pokemon as well. And it's like, that sort of thing where, like, you'd think you're walking around the streets at night. It's not a safe place to be. But I was like, it's just other people playing this video game. And, like, we started chatting to them and stuff. It's like,
and they're like, if you go over there, you might get this one. And people like helping other people. Yeah.
It's fucking weird, but yeah, it's so cool. But yeah, like, and then they started having problems with their servers and shit. Fuck, remember that thing where they had this massive gathering in America and people came from overseas for like this massive
crazy, and then
event.
like it just shut down, and then they couldn't do anything, and none of the stuff worked. And it's just cooked.
But yeah, so yeah, apparently she's saying there will be a sort of reveal this month as well, in May.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what she's saying. So there's not much we're halfway through May now today, so we'll see.
How correct is she?
She's, you can't really sort of give her
put a thing on it, but yeah.
Nah,
but she's been right more times than she's been wrong, or
yeah, definitely, yeah. But there's a bunch of things that she's also the one who said that Zelda Breath of the Wild would be coming out later, like June, July, 2017. But then it ended up being a release title, a launch title. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, she's also the one who said it was going to be like a tablet sort of design with 2 detachable controllers. So don't know, man, don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping she's right, because
I was saying that to my mate the other day, actually. Like I want a Pokemon game on Switch.
Oh, it'd be so good. Remember when you were training my Pokemon during your break at work?
Yes.
Good times.
Goals. Years ago, Jesus, crazy amount of time ago.
Yeah, and then she was saying, I don't know if it was her actually. Oh yeah, do you remember that Pokemon Go Plus device? That little like Bluetooth device that you could get.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so they're saying hopefully they use that as well in somehow like tied into the new game.
Yeah, that'd be interesting, I guess. I
Yeah,
don't know. I just kind of want old school Pokemon, just not hand holding. That's what pretty much most people want.
yeah, yeah. I'm keen for whatever they do. I just want to see what it is. But yeah, so pretty much what she's saying is, yeah, there's going to be the announcement and then a bit more information about it around E3.
Hmm.
But the announcement is supposed to come out this month, so yeah, we'll see.
Probably just like some small teaser or something, maybe.
Yeah, or just an announcement saying, "Hey, this exists. This is what it is,"
Hmm.
and then we'll talk about it more at E3. I'd be keen as fuck.
So keen for E3.
Yeah, and then they said, yeah, the game's gonna release in 2018 or later. So
Oh, okay.
I guess that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, no.
Hashtag
2018
Breath of
or
the
later.
Wild.
Nice.
Yeah,
But any time, sometime.
it's gonna come out one day.
Oh shit. Mic drop.
Yes. But yeah, that's that. I'm hoping she's fucking right because I will cream my pants.
I guess we'll see how what it's like though, because if it's not the kind of Pokemon you're used to, you might not be keen.
Yeah, I don't know. It would have to be something completely retarded for me not to be keen. We'll see.
What would be something that's like, what the fuck, what are they doing, and you wouldn't even bother getting it?
Have you heard of Pokemon Rangers on the DS?
No.
Is that what it was called? Pokemon Rangers? Pokemon Rangers. Yeah, Pokemon Ranger. So it was like this weird Pokemon game where like you walk up to the Pokemon and then you use your little stylus on the touchscreen to like draw circles around the Pokemon, and you just like keep drawing circles, and that's how you catch them. And I tried like,
Imagine if that's what they did.
what the fuck is that? Yeah, was
Yeah,
not
that's
keen on that
okay.
one. Surely not.
Well, it just worries me that she says like, because of the success of Pokemon Go, like it's completely different.
So what they're saying as well is it might be in reference to, there's been rumors about it being about the original 150 Pokemon.
Oh, okay, that'd be kind of cool. I would mind
Yeah.
that.
So they're saying because Pokemon Go had the original Pokemon in there, and
Like a nostalgia kind of thing, like get everyone
Yeah,
back, because everyone was like
exactly.
real keen about that. If you did like, man, even if they honestly, if they remastered one of the original ones, that'd be fucking amazing. I'd still be pretty keen on that.
Yeah, I guess like you didn't get the other ones, but they've already done that. They've got Pokemon Blue, Red. They've already got Fire Red that came out in the advance, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
there was what came out on the Hard Gold and Soul Silver on the DS, which is Silver and Gold, obviously. And then you had Omega Ruby and what was the other one? I don't remember the other one because I didn't get it. I've got Ruby on the 3DS, so yeah, I don't know. I want something new, something fresh.
Yeah, I
Like
feel
when
that.
when Pokemon X and Y came out. Oh my god, I played so many hours of that game. So many hours.
What pulled you into that? Like, what made you want to play that heaps?
What, Pokemon X and Y?
Yeah.
Well, I've always been into Pokemon. I've played pretty much all of them, but then why was something new? So like they revamped the graphics to it was the first 3DS game. It wasn't normal DS. So the graphics were better. It was still the same formula. So you walk up to the first town, catch some Pokemon, fight the gym leader, do that kind of thing, and then get to the Pokemon League and then just finish the game. But it had more of a social aspect to it. So they made it a lot easier to trade Pokemon. So in the past, you would have to, meet with a person. They would have to be there physically, have a DS or a Game Boy or whatever, so then you can trade with them. Whereas this, it was just like using your internet, and you can just trade with people around the world. And then you would go, I'm looking for this Pokemon, and then it would just come up with a list of those Pokemon and what the people are asking for.
Yeah.
So for example, if I had a Pokemon, I can put him up for trade and then just say what I want in return. And if you have that, the trade just happens. So I don't have to be there in real time, kind of thing.
That's kind of cool.
Does that make sense? I put him up.
Yeah,
I don't have to be there. I just fuck off, move on with my life. And then if someone has the thing that I want and is willing to trade, it just trade. So that made it. That was a really cool feature. Also, a bunch of the guys from Macca's from work had it as well. So we were playing heaps together. So that's when I sort of like really looked into the battle mechanics, where it wasn't just as simple as just fighting Pokemon. I was looking into different techniques, and like I was getting really good at fighting and like how to train your Pokemon, all sorts of shit that's involved in it that I had no idea about. And then I started playing online and stuff. So yeah, I don't know, I just fucking played heaps of that game. Fuck. There was one time, I think my parents went away, they went overseas, and I had a bunch of the guys from work come over, and they all brought their DSs, and we just played Pokemon for like, just had beers and played Pokemon.
Jesus, that's amazing.
Great. And then after that it was just Omega Ruby, which is like sort of same graphics, same thing, and then Sun and Moon came out, and I was just, I don't know, I never finished that one. I kind of want, I'm at a point where I don't really get the chance to, like, when I have time I'll pick one thing to do, and usually picking up the DS is pretty far down the list of things.
Yeah, it's fair. There's so much stuff coming out and everything else, dude. Like, I can't even imagine if you bought a Switch, you'd be.
I don't know when I would play it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just hard, man. Like, I guess you could like play it on your breaks or something at work. But
it's saying that, like, it's weird. Like, how much fucking Fortnite have I played lately?
Yeah, true. You've found time. It's all finding time, man.
Yeah.
Like, but you've kind of cut off on your comics a bit as well, so you got more time there. And
yeah, that's true. Oh well.
Yeah, fair. Well, cool. Well, hopefully they bring the Pokemon game is good, and something new would be cool as well. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see. What else have we got? Oh, we've got so last episode we talked about a few games that had a few game announcements that had leaked through some Canadian fucking shop. Just listed a whole bunch of games that were supposed to be announced at E3. One of them was Rage 2. And
did you see
what's up?
On Twitter, did you see what because it's Rage 2 Bethesda? Yeah, did you see what they did?
Yeah. They're the best with that kind of thing. So like
roast everyone.
Yeah, most developers would just stay away from it, like either just ignore it or would be like, okay, well, you know about it, we'll just come out and announce it, I guess. Like an example would be Shadow of War last year.
Yeah, like Tomb Raider and stuff.
Yeah, so it leaked. I think it was a Canadian store again that brought up the listing. So people were like, oh fuck, there's a new what is the thing called? It's not Lord of the Rings. What is it?
Which one?
Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. What's the thing called? Doesn't matter.
Can't remember. Shit.
Yeah, fuck. I can't think of it. Sequel to Shadow of Mordor. Shadow of War was coming out. They had like the cover art and everything. And then Monolith just came out and just announced it and just released a trailer like the week later. But Bethesda sort of like, with all those things, they just sort of get involved with the community and like take the piss a bit. which is always kind of funny. Like the Wolfenstein 2 stuff was pretty funny when people were just saying all sorts of controversial shit about, the racist stuff and the sort of out there stuff that's in there, and it just release little tweets and stuff, just being cheeky.
They're very active in the community.
They
don't just silence themselves. Like any kind of big game company, majority of the time they don't even worry themselves with it. Whereas like they know that they have fans who appreciate it, so they just roast.
Yeah.
Right?
So they were sort of making fun of themselves with the Rage 2 thing, saying this is not the correct font and shit like that for the cover.
Yeah. No age rating on this.
Yeah. But
Roasted.
then, they came out yesterday, the day before. They were just sort of teasing little bits and pieces, trying to get you guessing, even though like we pretty much knew, obviously. And then they released a little teaser trailer today with a bit of live action shit. It looks really colourful compared to the original one. I never really played the original one. I watched a bit of it on like YouTube videos and stuff, and I never actually played it. So it's sort of a like I said in the last episode, post-apocalyptic first-person shooter kind of thing. But a new one looks really influenced by Borderlands and very Mad Maxy.
Yeah.
Have you watched the teaser?
I saw like 3 seconds of it.
Oh, yeah, it goes for like 30 seconds. It doesn't show anything. It's just like a bunch of colours just popping everywhere. It's just like explosions of colours, like pink, yellow, blue kind of thing, and then all these people just like straight out of Mad Max Fury Road, just doing weird shit. But it doesn't show you anything, so I'm pretty sure by the time this episode comes out, it would be, because Bethesda said there's going to be a gameplay trailer that's coming out. It says today, but it'll probably be like late tonight.
Yeah.
But by the time we finish recording this, it won't be out. I've already tried to look it up just then. It's still not out, so. But I'm kind of keen to see what they do. At the same time, I don't really give a fuck. Like, it's not a franchise that I'm attached to at all, but we'll see. I don't particularly like that kind of setting as well. But so they came out and said that the studio that worked on Just Cause, Avalanche Studios, is working on it.
Yeah.
So they've worked on Just Cause and Mad Max.
Can understand why the setting's like that then.
Yeah. So they've already got a bit of experience in that sort of that field, I guess. We'll see. We'll see.
Not keen. Probably won't be getting it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless something crazy about it comes out. But
that's it. I want to see what they do, but again, there's already enough that's coming out this year that I'm keen on getting. So, and it's probably going to be the typical. It's become typical now. Thing that Bethesda does and just shows the game and then it comes out a few months later.
Yeah.
But we'll see. That, and then we had Batman Ninja. That was pretty much it, I think. Where are we at? 40
An
minutes.
hour?
Yeah, 40
40
minutes. That's good.
Nice.
One last thing I want to bring up that I forgot about, actually. So there's a little bit of development on what Sony's going to do for their presentation.
Yep.
So it's looking like it'll be a bit different to what they've been doing the past few years. It's looking like it's going to be focusing on the 4 big games that they have coming up.
Oh, okay.
So that's Death Stranding, Ghost of fucking, what is it called? Ghost of something Japanese, the Sucker Punch game.
I can't remember what it's called there.
Yeah. The Last of Us 2 and Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it sounds like it's going to be focusing on these 4 games. So developers are going to come out and on stage and talk about the games instead of the usual sort of big blockbuster trailers and cool things.
Fucking love trailers though.
Yeah, I know.
That's what hypes me.
Yeah, but at the same time, you get a lot of that stuff and no release dates or anything like that. It's just hype for a bit, and then you don't know when these things are coming out.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's fucking cool.
So what? They won't have trailers at all?
Oh, surely there will.
Because that's
but
pretall normal, isn't it? That's what they always do.
Yeah,
It sounds
yeah,
like every E3, they got like they play a trailer, then they get one of the devs come out, they talk about the game, talk about why they're making the game, and all that shit. Just sounds normal.
yeah, but yeah, we'll see.
Or is it because they're picking 4 big ones and they're not going to do any others? Maybe.
I'm hoping not. Like, surely they have more than that. Like, that's nothing on VR, which has been pretty big for them lately. Oh, they said there's no hardware stuff.
Announcements.
So,
okay. That's not a surprise, though.
No new portable consoles or new PS5 or whatever.
That's good, though. Like, I don't think we need anything. I reckon next E3 we're probably looking for something new. But even then, like, we've talked about it.
The thing is, they have Thinger as well. They have PlayStation Experience. So if there is anything they're gonna announce, it could be there as well. They have
E3 is getting smaller and smaller, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
People are branching out, doing their own things. Like, it's, probably gonna end up. It'll always be there, but it's just crazy how
it's crazy. The Square Enix stuff I was talking about, like, I thought it was going to be, when they say there was going to be an E3 presentation, I was like, oh, cool, they're going to have like their own stage and do the whole Bethesda thing. But no, it's going to be a pre-recorded thing, so pretty much what Nintendo does.
Direct, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it saves them money. They don't have to hire out everything. Like, the internet is the main hype machine for them. They don't really need like the thousands of people who go. It's more of like the internet is who's watching it, so they don't really care. Which is kind of true, because you've got like the added experience of attending it, which would be amazing, but those people who can't attend are still going to be the ones watching online. So yeah,
that's it. You know, some countries do. I don't know if it's just in America, actually. You can buy tickets to the movies and watch E3 there, like the PlayStation presentations.
That's so cool.
I reckon to do that. I would love to do that. That'd be so cool. It'll be like you're kind of there. Like you're in a big crowd of people. Just.
I guess it's hard because time difference. Like for us, they're usually at like 5 o'clock in the morning. The presentations.
Yeah, that's true.
So it
PlayStation's one is like, I think 11 o'clock.
That's not too bad, I guess. But I guess they've got to figure out if there's going to be enough interest before they do that. Because if it'll probably be during a weekday. You'd have to take the day off work. Whereas you can just work and then watch it when you get home. Yeah. It would be cool though. I would not mind that.
I would be super keen to do it. But I think, that's pretty much all I had, man. Was there anything that you can think of that you want to bring up?
No, man. Just been dying in bed all day, so just boring. Yeah. Playing Rocket League.
Playing Rocket League and Fortnite. I'm probably
got my first platinum trophy.
Oh, I should actually pack. I was gonna say I'm gonna jump on Fortnite again, but I need to pack.
When do you leave?
Tomorrow morning.
What time?
Well, leaving the house at 9:30. I got to take Hazel to my parents' house and then, drive to the airport and shit.
Yeah, it's already like 9, so I'd be packing, my friend.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, thank you first of all for joining me on this show, my friend.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the listeners for listening to the show every week in, week out. You can find us on the social medias on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. What else we got? We're on YouTube. We've got a channel called Hangs with Rog.
I feel like we need to start making video content.
Weird coincidence. Yeah, we need to make. We're still the podcast comes out on YouTube as well, but no actual videos. I'm gonna put up that video from Fortnite. When I was trying to do the challenge.
Trying to do the challenge dancing on the camera. Yeah, that was awesome. I love that he let you finish. I'll let him finish dancing. I know what he's doing.
I think it was just coincidence. It was just walking up the stairs and then like he was like, oh, hey, here's a motherfucker. Bam!
Latest.
Yeah. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put up the video on the YouTube channel probably next week when I get back.
Sweet.
I'll send it to highlight reel as well.
I reckon they'll play
it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this week, boys and girls. Thank you again for listening. But before we go, we have to remind the people of what we always say on the Hangs with Rog podcast, which is...
If you're worried about how much money you're spending on collectibles, don't worry, you're going to die anyway.
Oh,
there you go.